We must understand that once we give importance to the stories that we believe in, along with creative source of the universe, the creative source of us being humans, the creative abilities of us being one with the source code of life. Once we merge our stories along with the creativity of the universe, the creativity within us, which makes us one with the source code of life, then our stories will have more meaning, will start to develop even more rapidly into new knowledge systems, new ways of life, but with creativity, which merges with other cultures, with other stories also. But creativity will be that bridge between different cultures, or between different people who might be fighting in the earth as of now. Through creative abilities, all of the problems of our earth will be solved, because that is the way of the universe. The universe is all about creativity. The reason that we are living today, the reason that we are breathing the best of oxygen is because of the creative, sensual energy of the universe. As we have understood that the greatest of world's challenges, which includes man-made challenges like wars, internal turmoil, displacement of people, and most importantly, conflicts among nations, which are wars, can only be solved by creativity, as we mentioned before. Now, since we've understood that creativity will be the source of solving all kinds of problems associated with human-made conflicts, we've also understood that why conflicts start in the first place, and the reason for most of the conflicts erupting. Now, once we've understood the source of the conflicts, we will give primary importance to creativity, and by giving primary importance to creativity, we will create creativity centers to solve problems, to solve challenges, to solve the problems of war, to solve the challenges faced by people from different belief systems, from different nations, from different geographies, from different cultures. Each of those nations will have creative centers to address challenges. Now, if there is a big world conflict going on between two nations, both of those nations will start to give emphasis to creativity to solve the problem of that war, of that conflict between those two nations. And as we know, that usually most of the wars are because of two belief systems and one nation trying to impose their belief systems on another nation, or both the nations trying to impose their belief systems on each other. So once we move our energies to the energy of creativity, we will create creativity centers within those nations. Instead of focusing on war, instead of focusing on conflict, we will create the best of creativity centers with all of the latest deep learning systems, the quantum computers, the greatest of chips. Instead of transferring all of the resources to weapons of war, we will also side by side move with creativity, the source code of life, the source code of problem solving for all of the planets that we see around us, as we see and understand the source of all the planets revolving around the sun, as we see in our universe, as we have understood in our humanity. The source of all of the oxygen, which creates a balance and helps all of humans survive. The source of the life balance systems of our earth. And once we devote all of our mind, all of our thinking towards creativity, solving problems, and especially problems related to wars and the conflict that we see today, once we give primary importance to the creativity centers, even if war is going on, we will start to move our concentration on the place where creativity will thrive. There it will be just like any other IT data center. It would be any other scientific center which we pour in millions and billions of dollars. But this center within each nation will concentrate only on problem solving associated with wars or challenges faced by people. And most importantly, as of now, we see that conflicts of nations can be solved once we move ahead with creativity. The only difference between us and other animals is that we have creativity and we can create solutions for any problems, just like the earth does. Just like the earth balances its systems. It gives you water, it gives you oxygen, it gives you rains, it gives you seasons, it gives us all of the life-nourishing systems that we see all around us, which we take for granted. But once we concentrate on the creativity centers, it will create solutions along with the deepest of learning systems, along with the greatest of learning systems into the future. Let's replenish our earth. We will also understand that these centers which we have to resolve conflicts in the greatest of wars which might be fought at this time in this world, once we devote our energies towards the creative centers, just like the IT centers, just like some of the greatest centers we build, the greatest of banking system, the greatest of infrastructure which we devote, if there is any kind of conflict with any nation, even the greatest of nations, we will create the greatest of centers to resolve all kinds of human challenges. And primarily at this time, we want conflict centers in the most conflict affected countries of the world. And once we devote our attention towards these conflict centers with the greatest of AI systems, the greatest of deep learning, the greatest of quantum computers, and the greatest of our discoveries into the future, these systems will give us clear directions that for each solution that the data centers give to us, along with our thinking, this will be the impact 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 50 years from now. There will be 3 or 4 or 5 roads minimum given for every challenge. And we as humans can accept the best solution along with the greatest systems of learning, along with the greatest of chips, along with the greatest of supercomputers, the quantum computers, along with the discoveries into the future, along with the creative source of the universe which provides life to our earth, which provides us with all kinds of solutions within our universe. Let's replenish our earth.